So technology is everywhere, which also makes it a target. Just look at your social media platforms. WhatsApp is banned in China, X is banned in Pakistan, and TikTok could soon be banned in the US. In some cases, there are legitimate concerns, but elsewhere, it's just politics. Let's look at Pakistan first. They suspended X in early February during the elections. It's been more than 2 months now, and the platform is still banned in Pakistan. Do you know why? Let me quote the government's response. This is what they said. The decision to impose a ban on Twitter or X in Pakistan was made in the interest of upholding national security, maintaining public order, and preserving the integrity of our nation. How about that? Your national integrity does not come from social media. If it does, you have work to do. But let's be honest here. We know the real reason behind this ban. Imran Khan's followers have used X to rally support. They have bypassed the ban using VPNs. So if the ban is lifted, they would flood the platform, which is why X remains unavailable in Pakistan. Their foreign minister was asked about this by a US publication. The Pakistani foreign minister. Listen to his response. May I ask those countries that have put a ban on certain apps? So one country is okay, but Twitter banned in Pakistan is not okay. Now, to give you some context, the minister was talking about TikTok in the US. Last weekend, the US House passed a bill that could ban the app. It's basically an ultimatum to TikTok. Sell your US business within a year. If not, your app will be banned in America. Both Democrats and Republicans have passed this bill. It's part of a broader foreign aid package. Next week, it will head to the US Senate, and after that, to Joe Biden's desk. How is TikTok responding to this? Their position has always been clear. We do not share data with the Chinese Communist Party. Any ban would trample on free speech. That's what TikTok says, and it has been sticking to that position. Now, just to be clear, a ban is not a certainty at this point. If Joe Biden signs the bill, TikTok can move the courts. They can say it's a violation of free speech, which brings us back to Pakistan. When they banned X, the US was quite angry. Washington asked Pakistan to restore access.
We are concerned by any report of restrictions on the exercise of the freedom of expression and association in Pakistan, including the partial or complete government-imposed internet shutdowns, which includes, of course, on social media platforms. We continue to call on Pakistan to respect freedom of expression and restore access to any social media that has been restricted, including Twitter, I think now known as X. We have and will continue to emphasize the importance of respecting these fundamental freedoms during our engagements with Pakistani officials.
I guess the foreign minister had a point, the Pakistani foreign minister. If the US can ban TikTok, why can't Pakistan ban X? Logically, it's a fair argument, but it also reveals the problem. Social media platforms have become so powerful nowadays. They can influence elections. They can shape public opinion. So every government wants to control them, or in some cases, ban them. These governments may give different excuses, but the end goal is always the same: to control the political narrative. And social media platforms are guilty too. For 2 months, X has been banned in Pakistan. Did you hear a word about it from Elon Musk? No. His company said it is working with the Pakistani government. Compare that to his response in Australia. Regulators in Australia asked X to take down a video. It was footage of last week's church stabbing in Sydney, an incident which has been called terrorism. And guess what Musk did? He refused. Musk says the video has been censored in Australia, but he will not do it elsewhere. So Australia's Prime Minister has lashed out at Elon Musk. He's called him an arrogant billionaire.
Well, this guy is showing his arrogance. He's a billionaire over there in the United States who thinks he's above Australian law. And he's fighting for the right to show violent videos on his platform, something that can cause damage to young people, we know, and a great deal of distress, something that will add to social division.
In this case, the government is right. The Sydney church attack triggered violence in the city. Hundreds of people clashed with the police, 2 officers were injured, and 10 police cars were destroyed. So Australia was right in taking on X. But Pakistan is not. The only question is, how do you make this distinction? You do it by building a case. National security and integrity are vague claims. You have to narrow it down. You must explain how social media is hurting your country. Australia did it. Pakistan did not. Let's see how the Americans do next.